Cardano value figure May 2022. The really ordinary expense of Cardano ADA could commonly go to 0.51, close to the completion of May kind of, as opposed to mainstream thinking. ADA could be trading around a generally especially outrageous in every practical sense worth of 0.52. With the base expected cost of 0.46, which generally is very critical. Cardano ADA value estimate June 2022. For June, the expense of Cardano is expected to generally show up at a commonplace month to month, actually the uttermost, for the most part reaches of 0.52, while the coin will trade between a constraint of 0.54 and at especially the least 0.49. Which certainly is very critical. Cardano ADA value expectation July 2022. Concerning July 2022, Cardano cost sort of is checked to show up at a most insignificant possible level of 0.51, truly in opposition to prevalent thinking. The ADA cost could show up at a most essentially outrageous possible level of 0.57 with the common guess cost of 0.53. Which is very huge. Cardano ADA value estimate August 2022. For August, the expense of Cardano is expected to show up at an ordinary month-to-month uttermost truly reaches of 0.54, while the coin will trade between a restriction of 0.59 and its sort of the least 0.52. Incredibly, Cardano value expectation September 2022. The expense of Cardano generally is expected to reach at any rate sort of worth of 0.53 in 2022. The ADA cost could show up at a generally fundamentally outrageous especially worth of 0.62. With the commonplace trading cost of 0.55, all through 2022 or so, they essentially thought Cardano ADA value figure October 2022. For October, the expense of Cardano explicitly is expected to show up at a run-of-the-mill month-to-month, most certainly the farthest sort of compasses of 0.58, while the coin will trade between a restriction of 0.64 and something like 0.55 really. As opposed to prevalent thinking. Cardano ADA value expectation November 2022. Concerning November 2022, Cardano cost by and large is gauged to show up basically possible level of 0.56, which generally is very huge. The ADA cost could generally show up at a biggest possible level of 0.67. With the regular check cost of 0.59. Cardano value conjecture December 2022. The sort of ordinary expense of Cardano ADA could for the most part go to 0.61 toward December's end in an unobtrusive manner. ADA could be trading around a generally kind of outrageous really worth of 0.70, with the base expected cost of 0.59 within the latest 1 month. The expense of ADA lessened by 21,209. Killing an extraordinary kind of ordinary measure of 0.13 from its continuous in every practical sense worth. This unforeseen down suggests that the coin in every practical sense is in plunge at the all things considered present time, inferring that it might sort of be a respectable buy, a significant genuinely open entryway for fast hypothesis, or so they sort of thought. The 90 days cost change fundamentally is close 5702. And the expense circumnavigated from a base ordinary expense of 107 to generally really outrageous typical expense of 118 in the past 90 days, in an unpretentious way. Cardano especially is someplace close 6097, with the best normal expense of the coin, sort of was around 136, and the base common worth of generally was around 119 in past 4 months, in a genuinely significant way. Cardano value figure 2022. Facts: what will be Cardano in every way that really matters worth in 2022, the ADA cost basically is assessed to fundamentally show up at a most sort of outrageous level of 0.70, with kind of the smallest expense of 0.59, close to the completion of 2022. Does Cardano in a real sense have a future to the extent that worth? Cardano basically has an exceptional, most certainly potential to show up at new levels, truly in opposition to mainstream thinking. Especially it is figure that ADA will augment in regard genuinely, in spite of prevalent thinking, as sort of demonstrated by unambiguous trained professionals and business examiners. Cardano can explicitly make some waves in and out of town cost of 2319 till 2030. which explicitly is very huge. Is Cardano essentially worth buying in 2022? Cardano's sort of worth certainly should continue to develop, as lack will, in sort of broad empower cost rise, or so they in every practical sense thought in the event that it's not excessively truly much difficulty note. There really is a bet to any hypothesis in an extremely significant manner, basically for the most part placed assets into what you can in a real sense accomplish before showing up at any goals, and by and large direct the best assessment possible. Cardano 8 of value figure January 2023. For January, the expense of Cardano is expected to truly show up at a regular month-to-month furthest reaches of 0.64, while the coin will trade between a restriction of 0.65 and no less than 0.58 or so. They sort of thought Cardano 8 a value expectation February 2023. With respect to February 2023, Cardano cost is gauged to really show up at a most negligible possible level of 0.63. In a significant manner, the ADA cost could in a real sense show up at a biggest possible level of 0.68. With the common check cost of 0.66, Cardano 8 a value gauge walk 2023 for spring. The expense of Cardano really is expected to show up at a regular month-to-month uttermost in a real sense copes of 0.67, while the coin will trade between a constraint of 0.71 and no less than 0.64. In an unobtrusive manner, Cardano value expectation April 2023. The expense of Cardano certainly is expected to, for the most part, reach at any rate genuinely worth of 0.66 in 2023. Amazingly, the ADA cost could sort of show up at a generally outrageous truly worth of 0.74, with the common trading cost of 0.69. All through 2023 or so they for the most part thought Cardano value figure May 2023. The typical expense of Cardano ADA could in a real sense go to 0.72, close to the completion of May, which truly is genuinely huge. ADA could sort of trade around a generally kind of outrageous, most certainly worth of 0.77. With the base expected cost of 0.69 or so, they thought Cardano 8 a value expectation June 2023. Concerning June 2023, Cardano cost truly is checked to show up at a most negligible possible level of 0.71. The ADA cost could generally show up at a most fundamentally outrageous possible level of 0.81. With the regular figure cost of 0.73 or so, they truly thought Cardano value expectation July 2023. The expense of Cardano essentially is expected to arrive at kind of worth of 0.73 in 2023. The ADA cost could truly show up at a generally outrageous worth of 0.85, with the run-of-the-mill trading cost of 0.76 all through 2023, which is genuinely critical. Cardano value figure August 2023. The typical expense of Cardano ADA could especially go to 0.78 toward August's end, which is genuinely critical. ADA could be trading around a biggest kind of worth of 0.88, with the base expected cost of 0.75. In an unpretentious manner, Cardano 8 a value figure September 2023. For September, the expense of Cardano truly is expected to in every practical sense show up at a regular month-to-month